There we go. There we go. Let's see what's going on. UFC Vegas 111. That's right, 111 warehouse UFC fights have now gone down. And this one's in the books. Now, as a matter of fact, I did not get to catch this one live. As you may or may not know. I'm busier than I look. I don't just sit on YouTube all day. Okay, we don't just live stream all day. We got things to do. YouTube don't pay the bills. And I'm not looking for it to do the bill or to pay the bills. Pardon me. It's been a long day. We'll see if I can even get my words out there to you all at home. We're going to be watching these fights on silent. Things are going awry already. Hopefully the live stream is actually up and running. If it's not, you know, too damn bad, I say. Too damn bad. It's going as it will. And how bad I am, because I got a snack. I left the mic on. You're not supposed to eat with your talk with your mouth full, but you know, if anybody jumps in here, they're instantly gonna run away. And fair play to them. I would too. All right. Snack time's over. Time to move along. Time to move along. If my water bottle would quit making noise. Stop it. There we go. All right. So, where do we begin? Fired up good old ESPN Plus. We're ready to watch some of these fights back. Anybody out there, let me know what's going on. How you're doing. How your Saturday's been. How's your weekend going? Maybe it's Sunday for some of you out there. Maybe it's already Sunday. Where's the damn UFC fights, man? Where's the damn UFC fights? Come on, bro. Western Mass. As long as you don't smack your lips, it doesn't bone if you're eating. I don't bone my food before I eat it. I don't really try to smack my lips either, but sometimes it just happens. Where the fuck is the UFC? God damn. I can't find this shit, man. But Western Mass, shout out to you. We ran out of free StreamYard recording time, so that's a problem. Autofill is actually gay. I believe it's called autocorrect, Western Mass, so you've even misspelled autocorrect, technically. Alright, we found the UFC. We just gotta rewind the tape, go all the way back to the beginning. If this fucking TV will... God damn it, I still got an ESPN logo in the middle of my screen. Where are the fucking fights, man? Where are the fights? There they are. Oh. I hope the Wi-Fi isn't that bad. Good grief. I hope you guys can hear me, see me. Otherwise, this is just a waste of my fucking time. What's going on, Western Mass? Did you enjoy the fights? I caught Jackson McVeigh and Zachary Reese a little bit of it. That one was pretty wild. Alright, are you gonna work? I hit OK. Press the fucking button. Use the fucking goddamn remote. Resume! Now I'm pissed. I'm out. Why? Because I smacked my lips? No. God damn it. Resume, motherfucker. I can't even watch fights. Can't even watch the damn fights. You gotta be fucking shitting me. You gotta be kidding. Are we gonna have to watch him on the cell phone? We're gonna have to pull out the big boy? Watch it on the cell phone? Stream's probably crashing and everything. I don't know what's going on. You guys let me know if the stream looks okay, sounds okay. It says my bit rate is too high, is lower than recommended. Well, too damn bad. Too damn bad. All right, we'll try it one more time. ESPN Plus. Let's go. Where are you? This is maybe the worst post-show live reaction I have ever done. And there will ever be. Come on. Let's fucking go, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? I can't watch it on the fucking computer because it's screen recording to show this. Good grief. Good grief. What a disaster, fellas. What a disaster. Just want to watch some fights, man. I mean, I could go down to the local bar and catch some fights. I mean, what is this? Can we just watch the damn fights already? Ay, ay, ay. All right. Now, maybe we got something cooking here. Maybe we got something cooking here. All right. It's loading in pretty quickly now. Maybe the Wi-Fi was just dipping for a second. Again, let me know how it's going on your side. Don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Jackson McVeigh, Zachary Reese. Resume. And it's frozen again, you fucking motherfucker. Goddamn. Oh, we got something. We got something. We got some movement. It is a shaking logo. Fantastic. Well, there we go. There's a fight. That took 20 minutes to load. That only took 30 minutes to load. I mean, we got it pulled up on the cell phone right now if we need to back up. Anyway. Shut the fuck up. Update required? Boys, what are we doing? There's no fucking way I got one concurrent viewer in here. There's no fucking way. Stupid. Stupid. Why would you watch this shit? Can't even get the fights on. Gotta update the ESPN app on the phone. Man, what are we doing? I'm not even gonna make it through the fights. It's just gonna be me yapping at the fucking failure of technology. Come on, boys. What are we doing? Anyway. What do we think of the card? Was it good? Are there fights that I need to watch? Fights that I need to skip? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what's going on out there. I got 16-bit Zachary Reese and Jackson McVeigh fighting right now. I can't even tell who's who. The quality is so bad. Big elbow by Jackson McVeigh. He's looking to tear him up. Some Zachary Reese. There we go. All up in the clinch. He's got Zach pushed up against the fence. Big elbow. Uncorks another one from the other side. Zach's throwing back with heavy hands. Woo. This is getting scrappy, folks. Update the goddamn app. Oh, they are beating the hell out of each other in the clinch here. I can't even read the score, the timer. It's so fucking blurry. There we go. Jackson McVeigh looking to control his opponent, Zachary Reese, here in the clinch. Zach looks like he's cut, busted up, maybe bloody. I see a little bit of extra red in there. But again, quality I'm watching is awful. Another slicing elbow across that left eye of Zachary Reese. All right, we might be cooking here. Might have something here. Oh. Drops Zachary Reese with a knee to the body, I believe. Another one. Zachary Reese retreats on the outside. Throwing back as much as he can, but not a ton going on from his side. Jackson McVeigh is all over him. All over him. Knees to the body. Very strong in the clinch. Of course, Zachary Reese taking this one on like 3-4 days notice. Jumping in. This fight was not at all what we had initially planned. It was something completely different. Completely different. I don't know how to change my fucking bitrate on the stream. What does that even mean? Man, Zachary Reese is busted up. That left eye looks nasty right now. But again, we're watching this in about 12 pixels by 14. I mean, this is not great. Zach McVeigh fighting to get it. Fuck. Fucking hell. I'm choking, boys. I'm choking. Spitting, choking. I don't want to connect to a TV. I just want to watch fights. Oh, and Zachary Reese is down, but to a foul. Ooh, nice. Knee right to the nuts. Beautiful. Love to see that. Love to see that. All right. So, now, without blocking my chat, we're bringing in the cell phone to watch the fights because this broke-ass 30-year-old TV ain't fucking working. Powering down. Bada bing, bada boom, we move along. Alrighty. Meta AI glasses. Okay. Alright, Jackson McVeigh, Zachary Reese. We got to pull forward a little bit, scrub through. Alright, there we go. I don't know if this is before or after the nut shot, but we've resumed some kind of fighting. Again, you guys let me know. What fights do we need to rewatch? What fights do we need to avoid? What's going on out there in the chat? Hope you guys are doing well. Saturday night. Hopefully, for the last 10 or 15 minutes, whoever's been watching has been miserably slogging through these technical difficulties. Oh, yeah, that is a nasty cut above Zachary Reese's eye. Woo. Wee-wee. I mean, how many brain cells does it take to plug in a cell phone? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how this works. I got this screen recording there and this screen recording that, and I cannot. It's blocking out my ESPN view, so I don't know. You guys let me know what's going on. I don't know if we got lurkers. I don't know if we got live viewers. I don't know if we have real people. Somehow we pulled in 27 or 28,000 views on Friday morning for the Friday morning fights that One Championship does. There is no fucking way that all those people were real. Ain't no fucking way. We just passed 700 subs on the channel. And we got, what, 0 activity in the live chat right now? I know you're lurking out there. Somebody's probably lurking out there. I mean, I got 800 subs. I mean, come on now. Anyway. See, we're just nobody. We are just nobody. This is as much my show as it is yours. I'm in Nicaragua on vacation. What's up, Productions? That is crazy, brother. I was working, so I missed the fights, man. I watched the fights, though. Nice knee KO. Oh, shit. Don't spoil it now. Don't spoil it now, Productions. Which fights do I need to watch? Did you watch the entire card? I'm starting on the Zachary Reese fight. I did catch a little bit of that one. I appreciate you jumping in here, Productions. Probably the award for most active chat member goes to Productions. Western Mass popped in, but he was not having it with the technical difficulties early on. And I know the title says results and recap and blah, 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 but I have not watched. I haven't seen anything, Production. I don't know what's going on. I was working. right before I left to go to work for a bit, I caught the early portion of Jackson McVeigh and Zachary Reese, and then I saw the results that Zachary Reese got the sub. I mean, what the fuck? Hell of a comeback. I mean, he has busted the hell up. In Esteli. That's a interest. I never even heard of that. Nicaragua sounds pretty damn nice right about now. I won't lie to you. Maybe we'll get the third monitor, or the second monitor pulled up in here. We were having trouble. I got like a TV as a monitor productions. This is low budget as hell. I ain't making money off this, so I ain't going to spend money on it. You know what I'm saying? I ran out of my free StreamYard time. Jackson McVeigh elbows again through the guard in the clinch. I like the KO from the new heavyweight. Oh, Hokit get a new KO, or did the fat Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy do? Esteli is way up in the mountains. How the hell are you watching this? How the hell you got Wi-Fi, man? How's that even working out? All right, hold up. We got to move some things around. Yikes, what is that? Oh, I got to... Why do I got to resize that for? You got to be joking right now. I'm missing the fight because I got to resize this dumb shit. OBS is retarded. There we go. Okay. Esteli. Whoa. That doesn't look like a mountain. Where is he at? I mean, I know we're supposed to be watching fights, but this looks sick, man. Whoa. I know you... fuck. I hate this shit. Why is technology always against me? That looks like a nice church right there. Wow. How the hell you got Wi-Fi up there, man? Luckily, my Wi-Fi is straight. Not curvy. Not bendy. Not gay. Huh? Is that the joke we're going for? Going to Genotega. Genotega, I recognize that. I recognize that. Man, this place looks nice. I have never left the country. Born and raised in America. Wow. We're supposed to be watching fights, but I am distracted. This is awesome. Production is hell of a guy. Is there a soccer stadium made out of cardboard up there? I mean, what is that? Oh, it actually looks pretty nice. Like a nice dark green. Genotega. Let's check out Genotega. Nope. What the hell is that? I don't want that. Genotega. Nope. If I could spell, we might have more than one person watching this shit. Genotega. 322 is so good. Let's go, JDM. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow. A lot of religious imagery here. Man, this place looks maybe not quite as nice and fancy and shiny as Esteli, but man, it's pretty cool. These mountain towns. That looks like a cool hike. Zachary Reese taking down Jackson McVeigh in the second round. He's getting all over him. That is a crazy looking church. Wow. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Well, I hope you enjoy your time. How long are you going to be there, man? Are you going to watch UFC 322? You going to risk missing it? You going to be down there so long? Hopefully the Wi-Fi is good. Somehow it's working tonight. But if you got to pay for it, don't waste your time here. A lot of Christian people here for sure. Well, as opposed to the United States, I mean, I'm sure. A lot of Hispanics, Latinos, very Christian, very Catholic. But the question is, Productions, have you sat in this bench right here? Have you sat in this swing? That's the big question. As a tourist. And Zachary Reese locks in the choke, gets a submission victory, screams into the camera. Hell of a fucking comeback. Wow. Lake Nicaragua is insane. They have sharks and alligators in the same lake. Be back in Miami. Only a 1-hour flight. Whew. Well, I guess you're just going right across the Gulf, are you? Or is that the flight path? I don't know. That's pretty crazy. Lake. Oh, I can't spell. Lake Nicaragua. No, you gotta be kidding. That's crazy looking. Wow. Dude. That's awesome. I didn't even know this place existed. But I guess being that close to the ocean, it makes sense. There's gotta be some kind of link between that and the ocean. Whew. Man, that looks crazy. Man, that looks crazy. Current bit rate is too low. I don't know what that means. Only an hour flight. Yep, we read that one already. Very cool. Man, that is insane looking. Yep, there's the sharks. Sharks and alligators. Man, I did not realize that lake was so big. That's like a damn ocean. I mean, what are we doing? Wow. Crazy. Crazy looking. Productions. Hope you enjoy it, man. You deserve it. You deserve it. All right. Miles Johns versus Daniel Marcos. Pulling it up on the old telephone. Because we're retarded. It's not islands. Crazy looking. Woo! Anyway. We'll get back to this. Regular scheduled program. We'll let Productions enjoy the vacation. But of course, he can't risk missing out on UFC 322. Can't miss out on that. So we'll keep it going. Keep it moving. Daniel Marcos versus Miles Johns up next. Skip through a little bit. All right, here we go. 4 minutes, 50 seconds into this one. Never sat in that seat before. I've been to Gin Ortega. Tomorrow will be my first time. Pretty fun. First trip to Nicaragua. Well, I mean, if you haven't sat in that swing, then you're not doing it right. I also like Puerto Rico, too. Oh, Puerto Rico's nice. Again, I've never been outside the country, so I can't speak on it too well, but I've seen pictures. I can use my imagination. Well, I'm glad you're down there, man. It's pretty sick. Hope you enjoy it. I mean, would you rather go to Nicaragua on vacation or watch UFC Apex fights? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody out there, let me know. I mean, what's the take here? Another Apex event? You can't miss that. All right, 4 minutes in here. Not a lot going on still. Marcos, heavy on that front foot. He's trying to fight a lot shorter than I would expect, but as the taller, rangier fighter. There we go. Grabs Miles Johns' legs. Bull rushes right through him. I wasn't paying attention. Didn't see what kind of takedown it was, to be honest with you. In on the neck here, but doesn't look too threatening. We'll see what happens. See if anything goes down. See if anything happens. Maybe, maybe not. Still hanging on that neck. Hanging heavy on the neck, but not squeezing yet. Daniel Marcos has the advantage as of right now. wonder if we can speed these up somehow. I don't think so. Not on the phone. On the computer you can. Nicaragua and Puerto Rico, it's summer all year and hot and humid all year. Well, it's close to the equator, right? So, whew. It's very humid right now. It had been very chilly near me, and then it dipped. It went way back up into the 60s and 70s. Big, giant mosquitoes. Oh, hell no. I mean, Marcos is good. I like Daniel Marcos. I was looking forward to this fight. I think we talked about this the other day. Why is this so low on the card? I don't understand. Love that photo of Sonnen. Oh, we had to do it. We had to do it. We had to do it. There's good old Uncle Chael. American flag with the cowboy hat. Right on top. Chael P. Uncle Chael. Whoa, cameraman. What is that? Miles John's throwing heavy as usual, but not landing. They're up and back at it. I was trying to Photoshop productions. I was trying to use my Photoshop skills the best of my ability, which I have very little. I tried to make him wear an American flag suit, like change the color of it. I couldn't figure it out. I got the cowboy hat on him. And then I just threw it into the AI thing, the AI image thing. I threw the picture in there. Chael in his prime was the funniest fucking trash talker ever. I mean, he's still pretty damn funny. When I was first getting into the sport, I used to watch all of his press conferences. I would laugh my ass off. Oh, my goodness. The biggest guns in West Lynn. I mean, I used to be able to recite the whole damn thing, man. He did break John Jones' toe. I mean, he was 2 seconds away from getting a TKO via doctor's stoppage. If you know, you know. People are saying the main event was an early stoppage, and it was not early at all. He was going to smash him. I know you're probably not going to hang around productions. You probably got a busy day tomorrow, on vacation, doing the thing, so I don't expect you to hang in the whole time. I'm only on the second fight. Again, let me know what I need to skip. Boring decisions. Maybe the women's fights come to mind. I haven't looked at the results. But yeah, I did hear that the main event, there was something fishy going on, so maybe we'll watch that one sooner than later. I will get my opinion on it. Yeah, but John beat the fuck out of Chael. I mean, productions. I mean, did you see the state of his toe? The bone was falling out of the foot. I mean, his toe almost snapped off. I mean, only Chael could do that to John Jones. I mean, we've seen John Jones go basically undefeated. I mean, he is undefeated. Let's take away the fucking Matt Hamill fight, and it's a win. He's beating his ass, 12-6. A little silly, a little stupid. But Chael ripped his toe right off. I mean, easy as pie. Okay, ad break in the middle of. Why we got ads? What we got ads for? I don't want to see somebody playing soccer with glasses on. What is this? Oh, Oakley's. Tisha Torres and Denise Gomes was a good women's fight. But does it matter? Were they even ranked? Hopefully I didn't make you dizzy there. Denise Gomes wins at 15th in the strawweight rankings. That's all I needed to know. I don't know if I really want to go back and rewatch it. I actually didn't watch the co-main event. Co-main event doesn't matter either. The co-main event is so out of place. I would be highly impressed if Matt Schnell wins the co-main event here. Okay, round number 2. Daniel Marcos. Miles Johns meet in the middle. Miles Johns immediately on the pressure, throwing those big, meaty hooks. Marcos tags him, avoids a lot of the damage. Good head movement. Snagged there by a jab. Miles Johns. Quick and powerful he is. Oh my goodness. Huge looping overhand. Daniel Marcos snaps the chin back of Miles Johns. Threw it from his, I want to say hip, but it was more like from the ground. Swung that thing all the way around. Back in the clinch here. Miles Johns getting the better flipping position here. Got Marcos backed up against the cage. You know, there's probably LFA or something on that I could be watching, and instead I'm rewatching this dog shit card. Thoughts on Bisenger? Probably getting overhyped, but I do appreciate the quick turnaround on 4 days' notice coming off the Contender Series. That's how you make a fucking name of yourself. You fight often, you get finishes, you fight hard, win, lose, draw. I'll respect the hell out of you, and I'll probably enjoy your fights, you know. He looks good, but he's fighting bums. I mean, let's be honest. Valentina Zhang is interesting. It's always going to be interesting. I'm curious to see, is Zhang Weili going to just powerhouse her way to victory here, or is Valentina going to, like, poke and pick at range and try to grapple as much as possible and just kind of wear her down with being the bigger lady? I feel like it could be boring, but it's probably going to be highly tactical from both. One of the very few women's fights that I'm actually interested in. Otherwise, I'll be very disappointed. I don't really like most of the women's fights. Now, production says that Tisha Torres and Denise Gomes on this card was pretty good. I don't know. I'm going to skip it. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow. Zhang by Joanna Jędrzejczyk jumping in the cage and finishing off Valentina. 2-on-1. Man is... Whoa. Productions, don't expose yourself too much. Says it's high as fuck. Chimaev did the same thing at the first turnaround around fast. Yep. That's what I made the fucking video. I made it on the channel, man. I was fucking angry, man. What's his name from last week? Dante Johnson was going to fight this weekend. He was going to fight today. And then they pulled it because he's injured or whatever. Who the fuck reported that? Who the fuck put it out there? I saw multiple sources saying it was all good to go. I made the damn video. I post it. And then they say it's not on. Man, I was mad. Zhang smashed Joanna in the rematch. Oh, yeah. Bad knockout. I mean, sick knockout, but I felt bad. The first fight was so damn good. Again, one of the few women's fights that I've ever actually been excited for was Joanna and Zhang Weili. I wasn't too high on the Weili and Jessica Andrade fight at the time, but it ended up being okay. Good finish. Love Chimaev in 2020. I mean, I still like Chimaev. Some people are saying he's really boring now. I mean, he doesn't usually fight that way. Of course, there's the ties back to, who's that dictator over there in Chechnya? Forget his name. Morales going to smash Brady. I don't know. I really hope not. I'm probably leaning your way, Productions. I really hope not, though. Brady, the older fighter, I want him to get a chance. Looks like we got another choke sunken in here. Rear naked. Daniel Marcos. It's over. It's over. We're not even going to watch the end of that. We're not going to watch the tap. He's done. He's done. On to the next. Pennington versus Gomez. Oh, yeah. I forget that they're like a thing. Tisha Torres is what I know her as. He completely dominated Duplessis. Morales is so big. Right, he is fucking massive. And he's got great wrestling himself. Hasn't shown a lot of it, but he's very good. Yeah, that motherfucker was cooked up in a lab. Some of those videos of him being all zesty and stuff, now, I ain't gonna judge what another man does, but very weird. I'll just say that. Very weird. Interesting fella, Michael Morales, but he's a good fighter. I don't usually let a lot of that stuff bother the inside the cage stuff unless you're an Ian Gary and you're actually hurting Neil Magny's chances at gaining custody of his kids back in the day. That's pretty fucking evil. And you're a boring fighter, you can fuck right off. You can fuck right off. If you're a boring fighter and you're a piece of shit, I hate your guts. I hate their guts. Max Gimenez. I haven't seen it. Don't look it up. Productions, if you're not a fan of the zesty side of people, I would not look those up. Now, it's no Peyton Talbot vaping from the booty hole, but Ian Gary. Zesty Ian Gary. Ian Gary's a very zesty fella. Again, I don't care. If you're watching this and you're into that stuff, I got no problem with it, but a little bit weird. I think it's weird, especially when you put on the tough guy facade. Like Peyton Talbot doesn't really put on the tough guy facade. He's kind of a weirdo. Kind of a weirdo. But yeah. Ian Gary, I don't like him because he's a piece of shit. And that was Peyton's friend, not Peyton. I don't care. I don't know if I believe that. I saw one glimpse of that. I opened up Twitter that day, and I saw that. I did not want to see that. I did not want to see that. I did not look long enough to see who it was. If it was allegedly his friend, I don't know if I actually believe that. He seems like the kind of fellow that would do that. I'm not going to lie. But I don't care. This line doesn't have the chin. This line doesn't have the chin of Muhammad. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. All right. Hoke it immediately. I'm spitting all over my mic. What the fuck? Gimenez with a low kick. Very nice there from the jiu-jitsu guy. He's massive. Hoke it, of course, could probably make light heavyweight. Probably is a light heavyweight, let's be honest. Fighting with the hands down, though. I'm not sure if that's a smart approach. Hokett's already feeling it on that left calf. He's walking him down, using nice pressure. Of course, Gimenez got a great jiu-jitsu foundation. Oh, shit! A right and a left hand drops Gimenez. Jimenez. Islam doesn't have the chin of Muhammad. He's going to get knocked out. Maybe so. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my word. He drops Gimenez easy as pie. Oh, my word. Josh Hockett. Not only is he a good wrestler, but he can knock these motherfuckers out, too. Dancing along with him. His post-fight interviews may be controversial, but he looks pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. All right. Ricky Simone, Raoni Barcelos. I've got a lot of alcohol in marijuana. It's not easy to type. No problem, buddy. No problem. Hey, if you got to go fall asleep, don't hang out here for too long. I'll just yap for 5 hours. We got it. Islam doesn't have the chin of Muhammad. He's going to get knocked out. That may be true. Dustin Poirier was lighting him up in moments, so we can say that for sure. All right, what do we think? Simone versus Barcelos? What do we say, Productions? We watch that one back? Anything worth watching here? Simone Barcelos, Haider Emil, Jamal Emmers. I'm hard-pressed to think that was a boring fight. Probably not. If you're hanging out there, let me know what we're thinking. Mayra Bueno Silva, Cavalcante. I just don't really care. All right. Simone Barcelos it is. Another fucking ad, man. What the hell? We got ads on every video here. This ain't YouTube. Ricky didn't look that good. He won it. Fuck, man. I ain't going to watch that then. All right. Jamal Emmers, Haider Emil it is. The Bueno Silva fight was so fucking boring. What did I fucking say? What did I just say? I knew it. I hadn't even seen it and I knew it. I didn't even know the result and I knew it. Why? It's a women's fight. I'm sorry. They just don't hurt each other the same way. Now, there's a couple ladies out there that can put some beating on the others, but 9 out of 10 women's fights, not worth watching. Not worth watching. No disrespect to them. I respect what they do. But I ain't watching. I don't really give a shit. That's my bathroom break. That's my shower break. Emmer smashed. Oh, you're spoiling the whole damn thing. Productions. Let's see. I thought it was going to be a beatdown one way or the other. Not shocked that Jamal Emmer's got the win. I wouldn't have been shocked if Hyder Emil either. The only good round of that fight was the first round. Don't even bother watching the last 2 rounds. It was so boring. It was just him laying on top of Hyder. Okay, so we'll watch round 1. Hyder Emil's pretty all action. Now, he is... I don't even know what flag that is. I believe he's from Thailand, or that is where he's descending from, but maybe his parents or his grandparents, but I believe the dude's American, but whatever. He can say and do and what he wants, I suppose, but some of these guys with these flags that they have are just like, you're not from there. Like Bilal Muhammad has the Palestinian flag. Maybe he was born there. I don't even know. I think he was born in the United States. Interesting that he would rep the flag. I mean, Randy Brown, I don't think he was born in Jamaica. Maybe he was, but I mean, he's been a New York guy for pretty much his whole life. Hyder low blow, Emmers multiple times. Philippines, that's the flag I'm looking for. Philippines. Filipino. My favorite name, maybe my favorite Asian name, is Nguyen. The Nguyen. Everybody in America says Nagoyan. I swear. They're like, yeah, Nagoyan. I'm like, no. It's not an American name. It's not Nagoyan. Sounds goofy. All right, yep. Here's the low blow. Let's skip it. I'm already getting bored. All right, Jamal, we going to start this thing up again? None of the fights tonight looks fixed. Okay, good. Good. That is at the forefront of everybody's thoughts and minds. Ooh, Jamal's a couple of spinning kicks there. Ooh, head clash. That was nasty. Woo, they're throwing in the pocket, boys. They're throwing. Oh, boy. Yeah, this don't look fixed. I mean, they're throwing heavy. Oh. Yeah, Jamal looked cleaner. Hyder, like I said, I think I said this the other night. He's just kind of a bruiser, kind of a brawler, kind of a marauder. Very fun to watch. But that last knockout of, who was it? Jose Delgado caught him. Or was that somebody else? No, I think that was Hyder Emil. Ooh, Hyder lands a nice right hand there. Hyder Emil's like a Trevor Peak, man. He's just fun. All action. At least for the first round. Dude, they are slugging. They are throwing. Let's go. Jamal looking for a takedown here. Picks him up, dumps him. Looking to transition. Gathers that first leg. Back up in the clinch. Oh, I like this. This is good by Jamal Emmer. Striking. A little bit of a takedown. Walking back up to the clinch. Mixing the martial arts. That's what I want to see. That's what I like to see. Jamal working. Got 2 hands on Hyder's right hand. 2-on-1. Back in the clinch. Looking for an elbow maybe here. Let's see. Ooh. Left hook spins Jamal Emmer's chin a little bit. Doesn't look like he did too much damage. Whew. They're getting down and dirty. Getting down. Woo. High pace here for the fellas. What else? Come on, fellas. Let's go. Keep it up. Oh, Bear narrowly missing some shots here by both guys. Hyder's always pressuring forward. Sometimes he pays the price for it. He may just be tonight. Wading in, back and forth. Trying to confuse Emmer's up. Oh, tags Emmer with a left hook there. That stops him in his tracks. Not a lot of damage there either, but whoa. Oh, he's tagging Jamal here. Damn, Jamal lands a nice, slick left hook, fading away to his left side. Very clean. Straight left hand down the pipe by Jamal Emmers as well. We got a minute 30 left to go. They're slugging. Hyder's coming forward. Jamal looking for another takedown. There he goes. Very nice. Mixing the martial arts. We like it. Stay active. Knocks off some ear tape or ear wrap or something of Jamal Emmers. Hyder tags him with a right hand and another. Nice shots to the body here in the clinch by Hyder Emil. Oh, almost pokes Jamal in the eyes there. Hands on the face in the clinch. We got 60 seconds left in the first round, and then we're going to call it on this one. Hands in the fence potentially. Tyone, no, he backs out. Nothing wrong. All good. Elbow on the break there by Jamal Emmers. They're back in the middle of the cage, stalking each other, looking to see who can get that front foot in the right spot. Hyder Emil cracks Jamal's chin one more time. Doesn't put him down. Looks unfazed. Jamal Emmers got a chin in this one. Hyder Emil is knocking on the door. He is knocking. Throwing with heat. Every single shot. He's looking tired, though. Looking real tired. 15 seconds left. Oh, Jamal lands a huge right hook. Stumbles Hyder there for a second. Man, that was incredible. Great first round. And apparently they just wrestle. Fuck each other for the next two. So we're going to skip. We're going to skip ahead. All right. Christian Leroy Duncan versus Marco Tulio is up next. Again, you guys let me know how you thought the fights went. Was it better than last week? Did we enjoy the fights tonight? Did we even tune in? I mean, it's an Apex card. It's not must-see television. Now, if you're a hardcore fan, it is must-see. I missed the card, was busy with some other things, so we're rewatching it now. It says results and recap in the title, but we're just here to rewatch the fights, to be honest with you. Marco Tulio, of course, 31 years old, 6 feet tall. Christian Leroy Duncan, the younger man, slightly, but a couple inches taller. Huge man, super athletic. Both guys pretty damn athletic, but Christian Leroy Duncan is a freak athlete. Marco Tulio, he does have the touch of death in him. He's got heavy hands. Christian Leroy Duncan sometimes, to me, has a hard time getting going, getting in rhythm. Kind of like a Leon Edwards or Fabian Edwards. Things kind of have to be going perfectly for him. So I'm hoping maybe Marco can test him, can push him, can make it hard. Maybe Christian can fight through it. Haven't seen a lot in his ground game either. Marco Tulio, we know, he's a finisher. Through and through. We'll see what he can do here with Christian Leroy Duncan. Somebody who's probably going to be more elusive, faster on the feet. Probably not as much power, but we'll see. We'll see. Mosquitoes the size of elephants. Hell no. Maybe it's good that I don't leave the country. Maybe it's good that I don't. I'm sitting outside right now. It's very fucking humid. My whole head is sweating. Well, I mean, it's like that in Miami, bro. I mean, how much worse is it than Miami? I mean, you're on the equator. Maybe it's in the 60s, 70s in Florida, but I mean, Miami, when I've been there before, it's pretty damn hot, pretty damn humid. Florida is next level humid. All right, Christian Leroy Duncan. He's got that karate stance, very light on the feet, chopping those oblique kicks. Couple of flying attempts here early on by Christian Leroy Duncan. Marco Tulio, he's getting pressed back. I'm surprised that Christian Leroy Duncan is the one on the pressure here early. Maybe we'll get something different from him. Yeah, but Miami's cooling off. Nicaragua's not. Well, it's true. Like you said. Oh, shit. Spinning elbow. I'm not sure if that landed, but that was nasty. Hasn't been that humid in Miami in the last month. It's been more dry. Okay, that's good. That's good. I know there was that hurricane that kind of came down and around the Gulf or Jamaica, somewhere down there. The Keys, I don't know. Marco Tulio has been tagged with a spinning elbow early. In the clinch here with Christian Leroy Duncan. I'm spitting all over the damn keyboard here. Talking too much. Christian not getting... Oh, there we go. There's the takedown there by Tulio. From the clinch to the ground. He's trying to secure position here. Christian Leroy Duncan, not the best well-known grappler, but we can expect that his defense is getting worked on daily. Back up to the feet. Marco Tulio's bleeding. I suspect, of course, that it was that spinning elbow. Very nicely landed square in the middle of the forehead. Split him wide open. Another spinning attempt by Tulio, elbow there from him. He lands a right hand. Maybe did he stumble Christian there? Oh, elbows back and forth by the fellas. Oh, my word. Oh, shit. His fingers in the face from Christian Leroy Duncan. Let's keep those contained, buddy. We don't want more cheating here. Really hard to fight a guy when his fingers are just in your face all the time. I got to be honest. Another spinning attempt, spinning back fist, followed up by a left hand by Christian Leroy Duncan. Dude, he is getting fucking aggressive here. I thought this would be Tulio looking like that. My word. Tulio's usually the very aggressive guy. Christian Leroy Duncan's getting all over him. Back in the clinch here, Marco Tulio looking to take him down again. See if Christian Leroy Duncan can stay on the feet, do some more damage. Spinning back fist landed. Spinning elbows landed. Split him open. Nice left hand. These boys are throwing down. These boys are getting after it. As expected. This was probably the one fight on the card I knew was going to be pretty darn good. It was the most, in my opinion, guaranteed violence. Either Tulio was going to have his way with Christian, or it was going to be a war. Or Christian Leroy Duncan was going to put on a great performance while Marco Tulio was crashing forward. Pretty much any way you spun it, even though Christian Leroy Duncan has had a couple of lackluster, some boring fights, you might say. The style of Tulio would have brought it to him. This is pretty darn good already, but he's beating the piss out of Marco Tulio right now. Outside of the clinch and the grappling work by Tulio, not a lot of damage done. To be more specific. All right, now they're out of the clinch. There we go. Now we're back on the attack by Christian Leroy Duncan. 1 minute left to go in the first round. Whoa, spinning back kick. Marco Tulio read it well, crashed in, got the takedown. Christian Leroy Duncan not looking great in the grappling, but he's looking defensive enough, staying safe. So maybe I hesitate to say not great. He looks defensively capable, which is not a bad thing for a striker. He actually gets the better of Marco Tulio there. Now he's on the back. Now he's dumping Marco Tulio down to the ground. That was just all strength. Not a ton of technique there. Maybe he's looking to tee off with some elbows here from side control. That would be the way to do it. Trying for a crucifix. Not going to get that though, buddy. Nicely switches over to the back. Got the hooks in. 13 seconds left. Not a lot can be done here submission-wise. Just tee off. Throw the elbows. Throw the elbows, Christian. Yeah, we don't need to choke here. We're not going to get it. We're not going to get it. All right. Tried for an elbow there. Didn't do much. Should have been going for the ground and pound as opposed to the submission. Why do I have a minute-long ad in a replay? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right. Let's scroll down. I guess this 1-1 performance of the night. Shout out. Shout out to Christian Leroy Duncan. All right, 30 more seconds. 30 seconds. Let's go. Come on. It's a replay. We don't need ads here. No reason for this. No reason. Anyway. Again, how'd you guys like the fights tonight if you watched? If not, tell me why. I'd be curious. I was busy. Otherwise, I'd be watching. I watch every damn fight I can. That's me. But when work is calling, sometimes you got to answer the phone and pop on in. Beautiful spinning elbow on the slow motion replay there. Slices Marco Tulio open. Not a huge gash, not too bad. Right down the middle. Right inside the eyes. Hopefully the blood doesn't trickle down into the eyes. But only time will tell. We got 4 minutes 50 left to go in the second round here. Guys, tell me how you enjoyed the fights. Which one was your favorite on the card? Because sounds like we got a bunch of finishes. Was it better than last week's? Christian Leroy Duncan goes for a little side fake Superman punch. Doing all kinds of crazy shit. Like I said, let me know what you guys thought about the card. Favorite submission, favorite knockout of the night. Had a couple knockouts apparently. Had some comebacks as well. Sounds like Chris Padilla, according to the internet. And Zachary Reese, which we just watched. He got his ass absolutely pummeled in the first round. Comes back, gets a nice submission victory. Christian Leroy Duncan maybe cut over the eye here. Not sure where that's coming from, but may just be Tulio's blood rubbing off on him. Tulio having a hard time finding range there. Maybe an eye poke. Let's see. Maybe he just tagged him. It's hard to see when you're watching on a fucking phone. I think Christian Leroy Duncan's cut inside the eyebrow somewhere, and the blood is leaking right into his eye. Oh! Tags Marco Tulio. Left hand. Left hand again and a right hand follow through. He's getting busted up. Okay, it's not just one-way traffic here. Let's get it going. Christian Leroy Duncan getting tagged up. Now he's got a cut under his left eye. Got one over the left eye and under the left eye. Getting busted up here. Marco Tulio said, this ain't going to be too easy for you, young fella. Not going to be too easy for you. Sitting in the clinch here. A couple of minor strikes back and forth. Christian Leroy Duncan may be saving his breath here a second. Marco Tulio has had better success in the grappling. Nice shoulder strikes by Tulio there. Another one. I love those shoulder strikes. Marco Tulio, was he grabbing in the cage there? Maybe not. I don't know why he would need to. Another shoulder strike by Tulio. Very nice. Leroy Duncan's getting bloodied up on that left eye of his. Not a lot of action here, but we're waiting. Two big guys, two heavy strikers. Two all-action guys. Not a big fan of the Christian Leroy Duncan fingers outstretched. Cyril Gane, Nasruddin Imavov. John Jones, Christian Leroy Duncan. Bunch of... I don't even know what you call them, but they like to fight with their fingers extended. Nice knees to the body by Christian Leroy Duncan as well. 2 minutes to go in the second round. 2 minutes. Duncan's looking tired. Throws a spinning back fist. Marco Tulio throws the back fist of his own. That one lands. Nothing spinning. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my word. Oh! Oh, my God! Oh, my goodness. Whoa. Holy shit. What are we doing? What the fuck are you doing, bro? Mark Smith. Jesus Christ. Christian Leroy Duncan lands a beautiful spinning back elbow. Stumbles Marco Tulio. Puts him down with a massive right hook. Crumples him to the floor. And Mark Smith is standing right there. And he doesn't do anything. And Marco Tulio's out cold on the floor. Flattened. And he takes one of the most hellacious strikes that you will ever see. Oh my God. Holy shit. Beautiful finishing sequence there by Christian Leroy Duncan. But what the fuck was that last shot? What is Mark Smith looking for? He's down, out, and cold on the floor. Why the follow-up? He was right there. He literally was inches away from him. Oh my goodness. Jesus. What a war. What a finishing sequence by Christian Leroy Duncan. And what the fuck was Mark Smith looking at? My God. What do you need to see there? Spinning back elbow and a massive right hand puts him in the canvas. Limp on the canvas. And you need another follow-up shot. I mean, we're talking Curtis Blades, Derek Lewis level last final strike. Jumping in there with everything that he has. What the hell is going on here? What are we doing? I get that referees make mistakes, but he was ready to finish the fight. He was ready to call it off and then just didn't. Bro had something out for Marco Tulio. Shout out to those fellas for putting on a war for us. Wow. Chris Padilla versus Ismail Bonfim. Up next. We're up and running. Fight's about to start. There we go. Hope you guys are enjoying what we got going on here. Just rewatching the fights. I missed them live. Not much of a results recap show, but hopefully you guys had enjoyed the fights, enjoying the weekend, enjoying the Saturday. Maybe it's Sunday already for you. I don't know. But we're rewatching the fights. We're a delayed fight companion here is what you might call it. But you guys, again, let me know what your favorite finish was on the card. Favorite fight on the card. Did the ladies' fights live up to the hype? Because it doesn't sound like they did. Maybe they did. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. But one of the few women's fights we're looking forward to is next weekend. Valentina versus Zhang Weili, 125-pound strap. Zhang Weili going for 2 belts now. See if she can do it. Ismail Bonfim, the eldest, might not be the best of the 2 brothers, but Chris Padilla, Ismail Bonfim, 2 guys with very similar body types, similar builds here. Chris Padilla looks like he's got longer arms, though. Potentially fights better at range. Chris Padilla, he's a scrapper. I'll give him that. Ismail Bonfim, a bit more of that marauder type, kind of just looking for a finish. If you can't get it, doesn't always go his way. Doesn't always go his way. And again, you guys let me know. How's the stream looking? Sound? Visual? We lagging? Maybe too fast even. Maybe we're going too fast. 2 minutes gone by. Ismail Bonfim been on the pressure. Landed some of the heavier strikes here, but not a ton of damage. Oh, there's a nice right hand by Bonfim. Chris Padilla's getting backed up against the cage here. Not looking too great so far, but hasn't been exposed as of yet, so we're still getting into it. Bonfim, some nice shots to the body there. Love to see some good body work. Padilla investing in the low kicks early. Couple of teep kick attempts to the gut. Spinning attempt there by Bonfim. Caught inside. Padilla ducks under. 2.5 minutes gone by. Halfway through. Bonfim goes for a trip there. Padilla, wise to it. Stays on top. Back in the clinch. Up against the cage. Padilla with the dominant position here. Pressing Bonfim up against the cage. Kneeing to the thighs. Trying to soften up those legs. Chop down the tree. Padilla is a dog. Productions, you got that right. That's the way I'd describe him. He is a scrappy, scrappy dude. Scrappy fighter. Dog. Dog with a W. Minute 50 left to go in the first round here. See what we can do. See if anybody can open it up. Separate themselves. I think Bonfim might be winning the round here, but Padilla doing good work. Hammering those thighs in the clinch. Softening up the legs still. Padilla working in the clinch. Bonfim not staying too active here. Trying to get out, but Padilla's all over him. Of course, Bonfim did miss weight by 5 pounds. I'm surprised the line didn't flip. He remained I believe he remained the favorite in this one, but I might be wrong. I don't follow the odds. Not a betting man myself, so 1 minute down, or 1 minute left to go, round one. You guys let me know. What else? What other fights we got left on the card that we need to watch? Which ones can we skip? Which ones do we need to talk about and discuss? Apparently the main event, questionable stoppage. We'll have to see when we get there. I know Productions has been active in the chat, but anybody else out there watching, lurking, stalking, jump down in here. Let me know what you thought about the card, and we'll keep things moving. Let me hear from you. I would love to hear it. Would love to hear something. But if not, that's okay. We're still here. We're still alive. We're still going. And we are still fighting. There we go. Bonfim gets a takedown. Padilla working off his back. 10 seconds left here. Let's see what Bonfim can do with it. Looks for the choke. Probably not the best move. Oh, big uppercut. Nice exchange there from Bonfim. Wins that one. Might have just stole the round here. A little bit of a knee or kick to Padilla. And we got another fucking ad in between a fight on replay. Why? Don't understand. 1 minute. We'll see what Padilla can do here in the second round. See what he can do. Alrighty. How's everything looking? Stream still holding up? We still good? StreamYard cut me off. They said, "You've streamed enough this month. No more." And I said, well, I'm not paying you $35 a month for this shit because that's outrageous. They said, you got 10 days until your timer resets, so I guess we're doing 10 days of whatever this is. But for now, we still got 3, a 2, a 1. Back to the fights. Back to the octagon. Back to the Apex. Back to the warehouse. Back to 3 or 4 fans in attendance. I guess some fights is better than no fights, I guess, if you want to frame it that way. That's kind of how I look at it. But, man, the Apex is pretty drab, pretty boring. At least we got some decent fights out of it. At least we've had some good finishes so far. Great fight between Tulio and Christian Leroy Duncan. Christian Leroy Duncan last fight out. Great finish, great sequence. Terrible stoppage by Mark Smith. Yep, Padilla chopping down those legs. Bonfim feeling it. I can see it. The way that he's moving and bouncing, not liking those calf kicks. He's still throwing hard and heavy. Padilla starting to gather a little bit of momentum here. He's getting more aggressive with those calf strikes. Bonfim throwing heavy to the body, and then a nice right hook finishes out that combination. Oh, shit. Knee might have landed on the inside there from Bonfim. Padilla is a dog. We already saw it. We already talked about it. This guy's a freaking dog. D-A-double-G. Dog. He's a dog. D-A-W-G, D-O-G. However you want to spell it. Dude's tough, gritty, nasty. Taking huge shots to the body from Bonfim here. Bonfim looking nice. Throwing those beautiful hooks to the body. Spinning attempt again there. Ducked under. Did Padilla. Narrowly avoided that spinning attack from Bonfim. Going back to the well with those kicks to the thigh. Kicks to the calf, both of them. Softening up those legs. 3 minutes to go in the second round here. We'll see what Padilla can put down. Nice tomahawk elbow there for Bonfim over the top. I like those. I like those. We need more of that. Getting a little stationary here. I think he's feeling it. I think those legs are feeling it. Bonfim did miss weight. Does he have the cardio to go a full 3 if needed? 2 minutes 30. Second round. Padilla charging forward. Bonfim catches him with an elbow, crashing in. Very nicely done there. Might have been a cup shot or something. Padilla, taking note, says that was 2. Not only did you miss weight, you're also fouling me, man. Not cool. Padilla back on the offense here. He might be breaking down Bonfim here, chopping down the legs, now getting busy with the offense to the head and the body. A little bit of blood coming from somewhere. One of these guys. Nice uppercut by Bonfim. I mean, he's able to stop every time Padilla comes crashing in, stop him in his tracks with either some nice thudding body shots or a nice uppercut. Padilla still walking him down. Might be trying to take advantage of the bad cardio on Bonfim's side since he missed weight. Maybe that's hurting him. Nice knee in the clinch there by Padilla. Holds the head down, throws the knee up the middle. Very nicely done. 1 minute 40 left to go. Second round. Bonfim looking for a takedown here. Doesn't look like he's got the hands clasped yet. Nope. Let's go of it. Padilla throwing a knee. The hands are down, but the knees aren't. Throw those fucking knees. Fuck this fucker up. If he's going to put his hands down, you ain't down yet. Now he's down. Now he's hurt. Padilla crushing him, breaking the will. You going to miss weight like that? I'm going to make a bitch out of you, he said. I'm going to turn you into a bitch. You're done. Bonfim hunting for the leg, but it's just not in. He's got nothing. Not deep enough. Doesn't have the torque. Can't do anything. Get up, bud. You got 5 extra fucking pounds on him, bro. Yeah, Padilla. Let's go. Crush this guy. 45 seconds left in the second round. He's broken. He's done. The legs are spent. The body's hurt. He's crumpled. He's given up. He's not willing to make weight. He's not willing to fight hard. That's what I say. Padilla fucks him up. Go back to where you came from, Padilla says. That's right. Padilla with the samurai sword chops him down. I like it. Padilla, is he the most dangerous guy? Maybe not, but the dude's a fucking dog. He broke down Bonfim, destroyed him. Those 5 pounds did nothing to help him. Did he tag Padilla in moments? Yes. But Padilla got the better of him. Fucked him up. Broke him down. Nice elbows. Just destroyed the will of Bonfim. He had nothing for him. Once his ass hit the canvas, he was done. Padilla said, 5 pounds? I don't give a shit. I'm taking your purse. I'm walking away with a bonus. He made a bitch out of Ismail Bonfim. Ismail Bonfim is an all-action fighter. I do enjoy his fights. But you going to miss weight like that? Too bad, so sad, I say. You can go back to the regional scene for all I care. Nah, I'm just I'm over-exaggerating a bit. He's a fun fighter. I don't mind seeing him hang around the UFC. Padilla, though, is a fucking dog. I don't know how far this guy can go, but he's tricky. He's nasty. He's gritty. He's willing to take shots, to give shots, and he will break you down. Crush your soul. Steal your money. Make you quit in the cage like that. Bonfim had nothing for him beyond that second round. Now we got Muslim Salikov, the 40-year-old, taking on Uros Medic. Uros Medic is he on a streak here? The Doctor. He's been up and down in his UFC career. Not sure. Muslim Salikov's got a couple of nice victories here. A couple of nice knockouts to his name as of late. We'll see. Uros Medic, the younger, faster guy. Not sure I trust his chin against Salikov, but we'll have to see. Salikov has tuned up his last 2 opponents. Gotten some early finishes very easily for the 40-year-old. See what he's got for the younger man. 10 years his younger. Uros Medic looking good. Staying clean, staying sharp. This is very reminiscent of the Ludovic Klein fight against Rebecca a couple weeks ago. An all-action fighter, very fun to watch. Maybe he's calming down a bit, settling in a bit here, Medic. Like a patient Francis Ngannou, more dangerous than ever. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. Not a lot landed. Oh! Almost landed a head kick. Salikov might have just turned the head off in the perfect direction, and a right hand puts down Salikov. Followed up with some nasty ground and pound. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Uros Medic, who is this guy? Where'd he come from? Somebody has taken over and manipulated the body of Uros Medic, and he just got a first-round knockout, made quick and easy work of Muslim Salikov. Did Father Time finally catch up, or is Uros Medic just that damn good? Oh my goodness. Cracks him with a beautiful right hand down the middle. Left hand, excuse me. Puts him down. Nice patient ground and pound shots here. Picking his shots. Smart shots. Oh my goodness. Uros Medic. What a win here. First round. Shout out. That might be 2 wins in a row for him. Wow. Uros Medic. Damn, son. 1 minute into the fight. That's some nasty work there. From the Serbian. Wow. Who would have thought? Who would have known? Alrighty. Joseph Morales. Match now. Co-main event. Maybe the weirdest. Co-main event. Most undeserved, but it's an Apex card. I mean, what do you expect? A lot of fodder on the undercard. Maybe one good main event. Ralfuccio. My man. He's here. Saw you hanging out this weekend. Watching the soccer game. Checked out some of your stuff on Instagram. Looked like fun. Hope you enjoyed. Glad you're here. Even if you're just popping in. Shout out Capitan Ralfuccio. Got some good stuff over there. I remember he interviewed Josh Hokett. Controversial figure for some, but others, maybe they like the vibe. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. But Ralfuccio's got an interview with him from a couple of weeks ago. Anybody else out there watching, go check that one out. Josh Hokett got a big knockout victory tonight. Maybe we'll see a follow-up interview from Ralfuccio, maybe. Maybe I'm just manifesting. But we got Joseph Morales, Team Alpha Male in the corner. Uriah Faber. Shout out. Matt Schnell on the other side of the equation. We thought he retired, but he's back. Keith Peterson. No nonsense. All right, I skipped too far ahead. 4 minutes, 38 seconds in the first round here. Ooh. That guy's getting scrappy. We like the flyweights. They get after it. They have some fun. They're fast. They're energetic, and they're crazy. Joseph Morales obviously coming off the Ultimate Fighter. Got a nice win in his debut. Can he follow it up against what would be, aside from the retirement, a pretty high-ranked Matt Schnell in the top 15 probably. Good, solid fighter, all action. Live by the sword, die by the sword, Matt Schnell. Shout out to that fight with Sue Madarji back in the day, a couple years ago. Woo-wee. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight that was. But outside of that, we're still rolling. Joseph Morales, I believe, is the better grappler here. We'll see if he can capitalize on this position. Looking for side control. 3.5 minutes into the fight. Looking to tie up an arm, tee off with some ground and pound. Match now working. Got to get the feet in there. Got to get the feet involved. You need all 4 limbs to get off your back like this. See if you can do it. Not so sure coming out of retirement was the best choice of action here, but maybe he needed a paycheck. Trying to snatch up a head. That head of Morales with his leg. Not working. Matt Schnell having some trouble off his back here. Joseph Morales still working, still hunting. Fishing for an arm. Oh, he's got a crucifix here. He's got one arm tied up with the legs and the other with his 2 hands. 2-on-1. Let's see if he can get a submission here. Maybe some nice elbows. Some ground and pound here from Joseph Morales would be nice. He's got to work here. He's got a great dominant position here, working for the neck of Schnell. Kind of a weird position. Matt Schnell reverses position. He actually gathers the legs of Morales. Morales outstretching. He might have a guillotine here. Oh, my God. Matt Schnell taps immediately. Woo! Wow. Joseph Morales. Fantastic finish there. Makes quick and easy work of Matt Schnell. Not an easy guy to take down and defeat. Joseph Morales dispatched him quite easily. Retirement might have been the better option here, Matt Schnell. I'm not so sure coming back was your best option, but I guess he cashes a little bit of that show money. No. On to the main event here. Last one before I call it a night. Not much of a recap or a post-show, but more of a rewatch for me. I missed out. Randy Brown's 35. My word. This guy's been around forever. 6'3", probably the faster, more elusive striker. Or I would think. Gabriel Bonfim, I would expect, looking for the takedowns here against Randy Brown. We'll see. I'm trying not to read what the method of finish was, but I do remember somebody saying that the finish was a little bit iffy. Maybe not so great. We'll see. Referee Mark Smith, of course, probably going to jump the gun early if I had to guess, because he let that Christian Leroy Duncan Marco Tulio fight go a little too long. He was literally standing there with Marco Tulio out cold on the ground, limp as a dead fish. He's standing there about a foot away. He could have yelled stop, could have jumped in there. Christian Leroy Duncan has to come back with a follow-up shot reminiscent of Derek Lewis and Curtis Blades. I mean, we're talking H-bomb dropped on an out-cold Bisping type shit. What the fuck, man? What are you doing? Why? I understand it if you're far away, if you have to run across the cage. Totally understandable. Totally makes sense. You didn't get there in time. Maybe you were out of position. He was right there. He was standing over his dead body. And he let him take another follow-up shot. Now he's the referee here. Of course, if people are saying this is a bad stoppage, it probably needs to be looked at because Mark Smith knows that he fucked up in that other fight. So he's going to try to make amends here. But we'll see. Randy Brown trying to stomp those knees of Bonfim. Can Bonfim avenge his brother's loss from earlier tonight against Padilla? Padilla, a fucking dog. 30 seconds in here. A couple of tappy low kicks. Teep kick up the middle by Randy Brown. He does look faster. We'll see what Bonfim can do. See what he can do. He's trying. Randy Brown, the longer, rangier fighter. Bonfim, more the grappler type, but we'll see. Got some heavy calf kicks going here early. A couple of them landed. Oh, very nice. 2 in quick succession from Bonfim. That'll stop the momentum, stop the movement of Randy Brown. That's a 3rd or 4th, maybe a 5th even. Very nasty calf kicks by Gabriel Bonfim. Chopping down the legs of Randy Brown. Joe Rogan would be proud. Randy Brown back on the pressure. Another chopping calf kick there. Thudding. Damaging. Very impactful. Let's see what we can do here, fellas. Bonfim, although not getting a ton of strikes off to the body or head here, not doing a ton of damage other than those nasty calf kicks, he's avoiding damage. Randy Brown slips there. He's looking very ginger. Stepping very gingerly on that forward left foot. Another calf kick. Now he does pick the knee up and it kind of sweeps to the wayside. Not as much damage there, not a thudding one, but it still hurts when it lands. I think he's feeling it. Now Gabriel Bonfim looking for the head here. We'll see what we can do. Bonfim working on those calves of Randy Brown, specifically that left lead leg. Ooh, almost lands a knee there in the clinch. Does Bonfim. They clinch up for just a second after a Randy Brown combination misses. Man, these calf kicks are nasty. Randy's not liking those. Very, very ginger on his left foot. Very, very cautiously stepping here. Not the same force off that front foot that he likes to have. Very elusive. Another thudding calf kick by Gabriel Bonfim. There is no way these aren't hurting him now. These are too many. Randy Brown firing back a calf kick of his own, but nothing really substantial. Randy Brown might be getting the better of him in the numbers game. Throwing a lot out there. There's a nice kick up to the head. Randy rolls with it, though. But he knows that Bonfim's looking a lot better than I thought he would, even on the feet. Capitalizing on the moment here. There we go. Nice left hand landed there. Straight down the middle for Bonfim there. We got 1:20 left in the round. First round. Oh, Randy Brown with a nice right hook. Catches Bonfim fading away. More calf kicks incoming here by Bonfim. That is his first and foremost most important strike tonight. And an inside calf kick there to the opposite foot. Randy Brown switching stances here. He is feeling it. That left leg bruised and battered already early in the fight. We got 5 rounds of this if needed, but Randy Brown already looking beat up. Not as elusive, not as erratic in his movements, not as fleet of foot as he likes to be. There's a combination by Randy. That last strike lands nicely. Bonfim not shot a single takedown. Doesn't even look like he's thinking about it. He is looking pretty darn good in the stand-up here. Randy takes another, flying knee attempted. Maybe an eye poke somewhere in there. Randy had the fingers outstretched. Come on, Randy. Randy. All right, back at it. 10 seconds left. Randy Rude Boy. Not looking great so far. I mean, he has got a lot to deal with. Those calf strikes are doing damage. Limping over to the corner. Oof. Randy, I thought he was just starting to put something together here. That fight with Dalby earlier this year, that's up there for fight of the year. Fantastic fight, back and forth, dropped by Dalby. Then he finishes Dalby off. Next round, I mean, what the heck? Shout out Randy Brown. But Bonfim, for a guy who I thought was going to grapple the whole time, actually getting the better in the striking realm if I had my opinion, my personal opinion thrown out there. Looking better, purely from the calf strikes. Destroying the legs of Randy Brown. Randy's going to have to do something crazy here. I don't know if he can take many more. Like I said before, Joe Rogan would be a proud, proud man. But again, if you guys are still out there, let me know how we thought the card was, top to bottom. What was the grade? 1 out of 10? F- through A+. Bunch of finishes, but not a lot of meaningful fights. Weird bout order. All mixed up. All mixed and mashed. But the main event's been pretty good so far. Randy Brown definitely's got a compromised lead left leg. We'll see if he can overcome. Round 2 is about to start. If Bonfim gets right back on it with these calf kicks, it's over. I don't know how much longer Randy can last. Randy, I thought, coming in this one would probably win, but I'm not so right now. I thought maybe Bonfim could win if he could get those takedowns, but Randy very long. Bonfim not the most explosive athlete. Bonfim headhunting early here. Nothing landed. Randy's still doing a bit of his tricks. Woo! They both trade hooks there. stagger one another. Let's see. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second round. Still a lot of time left in this fight. 5 rounds if needed. Teep kick up the middle. Couple of oblique kicks trying to stomp on the leg of Bonfim. Narrowly miss each other in the pocket. Randy's having a trouble moving on that left leg. 4 minutes left in the second round. Randy's on the pressure now. That's good. Good for him. Needs it going. Needs to get it going. Bonfim. Ooh. Big right overhand. Narrowly misses. Tags up the calf again. Randy is not liking that. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. Hand fighting a bit here from range. Teep kick up the middle from Bonfim. 3 minutes, 30 left to go in the round. Nicely done here from Bonfim. Tags Randy. Oh, shit! Oh, my. Big knee up the middle from Bonfim. Randy lost. The eyes glossed over. Early stoppage? I don't think so. He looked gone. Oh! The way that his head hit the canvas there, bounced up off the canvas. Could you have let it continue? Maybe so, but when you need to grab the fence to help get yourself to your feet, I know that he's awake. Kind of a flash knockdown. Mark Smith may be a bit jumpy there. Randy, the look, you got to always check the eyes. You always got to look at the eyes. The eyes will tell the story there. Randy Brown hit with a huge knee up the middle. Bit wobbly on the feet here, even in his recovery. Listen, it's the eyes. Was it a little early? Could I given him another chance? Sure. He wasn't out cold, but he was out for a second there. Knee up the middle from Bonfim, beautifully landed. Randy's got his head way too low. His eyes are all over the place. He's got one eye looking this way, one eye looking the other. He falls back, lands on the ground, bangs his head off the back of his head, smashes through the canvas, bounces off, wakes himself up, and he's not even looking at his opponent. He is looking all kinds of loopy. He gets hit with the knee, knocked the fuck out, falls to the canvas, bounces off the ground, wakes himself back up. I think that was a solid stoppage there. Was Mark Smith a bit jumpier in this one because of his previous job with Christian Leroy Duncan, Marco Tulio one? I suspect so. But Randy was out, hit his head off the back of the canvas, or hit the back of his head off the canvas, and that woke him up. Of course, he's going to complain. That's what you're going to do. He's a fighter. They don't want to stop. They want to continue. So, that'll do it. UFC Vegas 111. A little bit of a delayed fight companion there. Bit of a rewatch for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite fight on the card was. Let me know what your favorite finish was on the card. Are you looking forward to UFC 322 next week? Because I sure am. 2 Apex cards, 2 warehouse cards, 2 pretty lackluster cards, but they did deliver on some action. Quite a few finishes over the last 2 weeks, but that's okay. We can keep rolling. We can keep running along. We got UFC 322 this weekend to look forward to. But if nobody has anything useful to say, anything interesting to say, we'll call it a night there. For me and everybody out there, hope you're having a good one. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Maybe it's Saturday, maybe it's Sunday for you. Either way you slice it. We're going to quit here. We're going to call it a night. So everybody, like, share, comment, do the whole thing. Let's get this thing going, get this thing spreading, and keep the train rolling right along. Thank you guys, everybody who watched, everybody who commented. Again, this is your show as much as it is mine. All the lurkers out there, you guys too, shout out. Appreciate you for jumping in, pumping up those watch hours. If nothing else, that is important. But again, we're just here having some fun. This ain't for real. This ain't for money. This ain't for fame. We're just having some fun, chopping it up, talking about some fights, rewatching some fights. I was busy on a Saturday. Had to do some other things. So we had to rewatch. Shout out to Productions for telling us what we needed to watch out for, what we needed to look forward to. As for everybody else, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here once again, and I will see you guys next time. You will not be able to reconnect. No, I'm trying to get out of here, trying to go to bed. It's late. Time for the next day. Time to move along. Maybe get something to eat before I go to bed. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you guys all for being here again.